All right, so we've got all our final selections for our designs on the inside of this addition. So we want to walk you through it and show you, like, we don't even have sheetrock yet, but we want to show you what each room is going to look like when it's complete. And what we're going to do, or we're going to try to do, is I'll describe what's going to be in the room, and then Caitlin is going to put the picture up on the screen so you can see it, and we'll see how that looks, how close it looks when we get finished with this project of what it looks like now. So come on, Caitlin, let's walk in the front door here. All right, so we're inside the mudroom, and when you step in the front door, there's going to be lockers on each side with a sconce in the middle. This is going to be a little arch right here, and then these lockers will have closed doors on. So it'll be one finished piece of cabinetry that you can store stuff in, but there will only be one open piece right in the middle right there. So where you're putting your stuff is going to be closed up. All right, so coming out of the mudroom, I'm going to start in the pantry slash vestibule area. And we talked about this the other day when we were doing some demo work. All these cabinets came out. The washer and dryer was over here. That's going to be relocated. So all this is going to get changed to be a pantry area, which will kind of be over in here. And then this will be open shelves with a nice countertop, sink, and everything right in here. I don't want to call it a butler's pantry, but it will be something similar to that. And it'll be a nice space I mean, golly, they got so much room to put stuff out here. It's going to be really nice. All right, so coming out of the pantry area, this entire room is going to be called the library. There'll be a big chandelier right here. This entire wall, this was the wall of windows. Remember, this is a triple set window right here that we demoed, and Juan has come back and reframed everything. This is going to be one humongous bookshelf right here. This is going to look awesome when it gets done. So I'm sure she'll have a little table right here, maybe underneath this chandelier to sit here and read a book or whatever, but massive bookshelf right here for the library. Just past the library is going to be the powder room. And, you know, not a very big room, but just enough to have an open sink right here and a little toilet. Okay, one thing I want to point out before we get out of the library is access to the porch. So there's going to be several different accesses to this outside porch. Can you see the windows over there? Okay, so that'll be an access. Those windows are coming out. That's going to be doors. We've got a door right here. All right, going from the library to the laundry room, which is right here. All right, so in the laundry room, you see we got access to the back porch, washer and dryer right here. This is going to be a custom-made tile doggy wash, which is going to be awesome. Not only just for the homeowner to use, but just the looks of it. It's going to be really cool. We've got a closet right here, and right here on the other side of the hallway, I just want to point out, we framed out right here. This is their closet in the master bedroom. What they're going to be able to do is put their dirty clothes on that side. This will be trimmed out where you can't see this, and it'll just pull out to where she can grab it from right here and put it right into the laundry room. And once we get it trimmed out, you won't be able to see those doors on there. All right, walking into the master bedroom, you can see this is a really nice big room. Got a vaulted ceiling. I want to talk about this archway over here. This was framed out regular. We actually ended up going back and changing this to an arch. This is going to be their coffee bar. So they'll have it'll just be like a wet bar, have a sink, countertop, refrigerator, where you can do anything in here without having to go into the kitchen. If you want to drink or if you want your coffee or whatever, you can do it right here. Very, very nice. Okay, stepping into the master bath. We've got a full tile shower with a seating area over here, transom window above that. Another archway right here that was framed out normal to start with, but we went back with the arches. So this will be a glass door, and it will not have, obviously it won't have the solid piece of glass all the way to the arch. It will be straight across right here. However, on this side where the tub is going, this is going to be a big soaking tub. This is one solid sheet of glass right here, which is going to look really, really nice. It's going to look awesome when that gets put in. All right, vanity right here, and this will be from the granite to the ceiling with cabinets. This will be really nice. Little storage area right here. On this side right here is just the toilet room. And then walking into the closet, We already talked a little bit about the little pass-through area right there that goes to the laundry room. We are working on a closet design, and I don't have those renderings yet, so that was a little bit separate from the design group that we got. So we're still working on this, but there is going to be some type of cabinetry shelves in the closet as well for storage. Okay, that pretty much wraps up the interior section of the heated and cooled space of this addition. Now I'm walking back through the library and I go down this little hall right here, and this turns into the 2-car garage with the golf cart garage. We added a door over there on that side. We also added a door on this back side right here by this golf cart garage door. We just did our electrical walkthrough with the homeowners the other day. These blue pieces of tape that you see are where they're wanting outlets, where the arrows are pointing up. He's going to have hose reels that'll be bolted into those bigger pieces of framing up there. Really, really, really big garage. Actually, it's huge. Ton of storage out here. It's going to be awesome. All right, so that's a pretty good walkthrough of what this place is going to look like when we get done with it. Right now, our plumber actually just left when we were pulling up. He was roughing in some things. We got our electrical rough coming. HVAC guy was out here today looking at stuff. He'll be coming out here and getting that done. Once we get those roughs in, we'll be getting our insulation in, and then our sheetrock. Once we get it sheetrock, we'll come back and do another video and walk through all these rooms, and you'll be able to see them a lot better with just the framing up. It makes a lot more sense once that sheetrock gets hung, and you can kind of tell what the spaces are a little bit better.